Hello. Avoidant coping is one of the topics that people come to see me for therapy for. It's one of the popular topics that people come wanting help with. So I thought I would make a video about it. I'm probably going to make quite a few more about this topic. So let's imagine that somebody is trying to get in better habits about making to-do lists. And so they put a bit of paper and a pen by their bed, and the trigger is that when they wake up, they remember their to-do list and they start having thoughts like, I'm not good at setting goals, I'm never going to be a success. They start having emotions like feeling anxious, despondent, hopeless, powerless, and shame. And then they also have physical sensations, like they might have something like a tight feeling in their throat or tight hunched shoulders or a heavy feeling in their body. And then their behavioural impulse is to roll over, push the snooze button, and pull up the covers. And this is how when you have a moment like that where you are doing something that you know is not consistent with what you actually want for yourself, it's really good to break it down into these four categories and understand completely what's going on for you in that moment. And part of the reason for that is that when we avoid, it's better not to think of that you're avoiding the thing. You're not avoiding writing a to-do list. What you're avoiding is what gets triggered for you when you either think about doing that or actually start sitting down to do that. So for this person, just thinking about their to-do list triggers all this emotion, all of these thoughts, all of these physical sensations, and that results in the behavioral impulse to avoid. So when they're avoiding thinking about the to-do list or avoiding actually making a start on it, what they're actually avoiding is a whole lot of unpleasant physical sensations, really difficult thoughts and difficult emotions. So that makes it a little bit easier for people to understand why it is that they're avoiding things that might seem simple and on the surface. What they're really avoiding is that they get such a big response when they even think about doing the avoided task or when they try to make a start on it. And that avoidance is just built up by maybe a history of not succeeding, so that over time that the triggers start to trigger all of this big spiky physical emotional response.